Hello. So I've just got awoken by the thunder. It sounded like when you would take a sheet of metal and you wiggle it. That's what the thunder sounded like here. It was super loud, but it didn't sound normal. And then came the lightning, and then came the rain. The rain is here. Let me come over here. I'm going to come over here to this lightning map, if this will let me do just the screen. Um, yeah, I think that I'm on there, just the screen. I want to show you. Look how wild this is right here. It's right over my house now. I was hoping that the thunder would keep up so you would be able to see it. Is what I was hoping, that it would keep up so you could see it right here where I'm at. Okay, I can see you all on here. Let's see if you can see me. Yeah, I think you can. So yeah, I just woke up from the loud thunder. Can you all hear me? Because that would be wonderful if you can. Can someone write in here? Can you hear me? Hello everyone. Can you hear? Oh, that's wonderful. I think I'm on this one part. Look at that, you all. So let's zoom up on this. 7,112. Let's see if I can even find out where I'm at on this map. It's so, I see Columbus, Indiana. Yeah, I can hardly see where I'm at on this map. Let's look at this. There's Bloomington, Indiana, Indianapolis, Indiana. Louisville, Kentucky. So I think I'm right around in this area where these circles are, is where I think I'm at, if it will let me even get that close, you all. That's pretty wild looking. But yeah, it's so, if you're just tuning in. Al Sanchez, hello. Oh, is it too loud? I thought I was going to get the thunder. Going to get the thunder and the lightning along with the rain on this roof. Yeah. Oh my gosh, you all. Okay, let's see. We got I-260. I-265. I'm right off of I-265. Yeah, I'm in this area right here where all this is at. You know, I really do wonder about these lightning strikes. I do, if you're just tuning in. Let me come back to me. Yeah, I do wonder about these lightning strikes. I'm thinking, are they natural? Or do they have a little bit of, I don't know, are they made to be a little bit more potent? That's also what I think. Are they made to be a little more potent? Are they something much more? Is there like space wars going on above, and it's part of that also? That's what I'm wondering too. Well, I wonder a lot of things, but I don't say everything that I wonder. I really don't. I do not, you all. So that's all right. I don't have to. I don't have to say everything that I wonder. Yeah. Are they controlled? They can control weather. If you remember Nikola Tesla, well, he said he could take down a building. He can make the buildings fall, and he could split the earth in two with frequency and vibration and all that kind of stuff. Is what he said. Let me see if I can open up another map up here, because I think I've got other maps that I can open up. Wow. It's pretty cool. I know if you're all in the, whoa, my gosh, look up here. I think this is even going into Canada right here. So they got 31,000, y'all. 31,000. And 535 in this area. That is a lot of lightning strikes. 31,535. You know, this has been going since yesterday. For that area. All around here. And it is quite a bit. Oh, firestorm. No, I woke up. I woke up with a big lightning. That's how I woke up. It's like the, let me put this back to me. The lightning, not the lightning, the thunder literally sounded like, you know how you can take a sheet of real thin metal? You can go like that. That's what woke me up. It was super, super loud. And then the sky started lighting up. And then a whole big downpour of heavy rain. And then I thought, well, I'm going to get up and do a video now since something happened to my video last night and I had that troll on here. Yeah. So for everybody watching, I turned off my super chat so I can't be interrupted like that anymore. So, yeah. So if anybody wanted to do the super chat on my channel, I've got it turned off now. I have disabled it. So we don't get that happening again, okay? Because it was a massive distraction. Is what it was. Let me put that back to the screen. Yeah, so we got this going on. Yes, we do. You know, got to get this screen looking right, you all. The chemtrails and stuff. Yeah, we got some boom going on. That's right, because we used to make that sound when we were children. And some of you probably still today, if you got a sheet of metal, you're going to make that sound. Let's zoom that out. I know it's late where a lot of other people are. Looks like this area has died down some right over here, but not over here. Look at that. Why this? See, they can predict the storms. They can with pretty good accuracy. Look at this, 20,000 right here, 31,000, 13,000. Yeah, 13,000. I was going to get another one up if I can. Oh, Gina, honey, what are you doing? Yeah, I don't know what I've got going on. I don't want to shrink that page. I want to put it back here. I'm going to have to put this back to me in order to get the other lightning coming on. Is what I'm going to have to do. Yeah. You like making that sound, Al Sanchez? I think that's wonderful. Al, honey, let me get over here to you. Thank you for being on here, Al. Yeah, it's nice to have at least one moderator. Otherwise, I'm going to be pushing that button and putting somebody else on here. If you weren't here, I would. But that's all right. I didn't have to. Oh, I'm supposed to be putting this on me. I'm trying to find that other map. And I want to put it on me until I go over there and find that other map, bring that other map up. Because I think I've got those other types of maps bookmarked, is what I think. Yeah, got it going. Oh, yeah, so we get some, oh, come on now, you all. We got to get over here to this map right here. Because I got the other form up right here. Because I want to see those lightning. Connecticut, Virginia. Yeah. That's right. That's exactly right. You all, let's see if I can turn these on. Detector links. I want to see the animation. I want to see the detectors. I want to see the counters. I don't need to hear the sound, but I want to see it. I want to see it going off. This is like a different map. Look at this one. Like big sparklers. Well, that wouldn't be very nice. They're much more powerful than a sparkler. Is what they're much more powerful than. Australia has a lot of hits right now near Brisbane. Let's come over to Australia. Since you're over to Australia, yeah, you got it going on over here too. Well, look, look like there's a So this says there's like let's come over here to Australia where you're at. You got 15,978. I'm not sure where Brisbane is. Brisbane, Australia. Probably if I there's Melbourne down there. Yeah, you got some. There's New South Wales. Yeah. Oh, nice to have company this late. Well, this is very odd for me to be on here this late. Extremely odd. But it did wake me right up. What about the bottom of New Zealand? New Zealand. Okay, look, there's New Zealand right here. There's not too much going on down here that they're documenting. You can see that right down here, right? Yes, you are being hammered by a rain bomb. That's what they said in that last video that I did on Australia. You're being hammered by a rain bomb, and rightly so. Look at that. Stuff is all over here. You're getting so drenched in water. I heard it was really bad in Australia that the mayor had said, you know, you need to pack your bags, your cell phone, and your charger because it's so bad there in Australia. And people being evacuated and flooding, that unimaginable flooding there in Australia where you're at. Let's look at this. Good morning, Lisa joins. A lot of elites are now running to New Zealand. Well, we don't want them going to New Zealand. It's not going to save them. That's what I want to say. You can run, but you can't hide. You cannot hide. You really can't. Isn't that where Xena, the warrior princess, was filmed in New Zealand? I think so. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, this is picking up places too. That's right, you all. Come on now. Gotta get it going on. Yeah. Let's see what else is happening. This area down here this area down here, I really wonder about the old grid lines, the maps of the old grid lines, how much they play a role with certain sites of lightning. Also, look at that in the United States. It's like, boom, look right off at the coast right there. You know, this is so, if I could get really close, it's probably, there's Bloomington, Elizabethtown, that's Kentucky. Yeah, it seems like it's right over my head. There's Seymour up there. I'm like a couple miles, not couple miles, like 20, no, not 20 miles, probably an hour or so away from Seymour, Indiana, here in Salem, Indiana. It's right over my head now. The rain is pouring down. Now, can you hear it? Sounds like a bunch of noise. Clarksville, Indiana. That's to the bottom of me. Yeah. Let's see this. Yeah, you can hear it. Yeah, it's intense. Who knows what they're saying about this weather? Look at that. That is just so wild. Oh, let me help you out. No, yeah. I'll send Chaz. I can do better than that. I'm going to hide that person on here because I'm going to tell you something right now. I'm not going to play and I'm not going to tolerate uh, trolls like that. I won't. Okay, I don't have time. I don't have time. Don't have the time, and I'm not going to give my energy away to people like that. It's so childish. It's like being in grade school. It really is. We got grade school. We got the bullies in the grade school here. Yeah. Yeah, the water is relaxing. The rain is. What are they going to do to us? I think the worst is yet to come. Hopefully not, but probably you all. Probably is. Oh my goodness, y'all! I gotta try to wake up. That's what I gotta try to do. Wake up. I don't want to get sleepy on here on you. I do not. I probably will try to go back to sleep, but not at this moment. You, I want to see this lightning. I wonder what it looks like. If the with the let me come over here so we can see this. I like watching it go off like that. Look at how can they make that lightning strike? Now you have to think about this. How can they make the lightning strike come all the way over here from the United States, come all the way over here? I'm sure it went over here to this little island. Now see this one right here. It went over here. See, it keeps firing over here on South America. I'm going to slow that down. Well, that is kind of slowed down. It really is. Let's see that. Oh my gosh, look at this. It's like boom all over that place. My gosh, did you see how far that lightning went? That lightning, it went all the way from here all the way over to Japan. To Japan. It was picked up in Japan. How can that be, you all? How can they pick up lightning in Japan? But they did. See, this is something more going on than what this meets the eye. Something a whole lot more than meets the eye. Look at this. And, you know, they've been having some earthquakes there also. I don't think I've got Earthquake 3D loaded on this computer over here. I'm on my different computer. Yeah, see, this is 3 main areas. 1, 2, 3. Right here. Oh, my. That is so wild. Yeah, it's really wild. You're getting hammered again, yeah. Wow, you had a boom in Chicago that sounded like planes crashing into each other? Mmm. Well, the good thing like this, I can also play moderator since I got this cell phone in my hand and I can look at that. I can monitor it while I do this. You know, this is pretty cool. 10,000 lightning strikes and 111 right next to it. 10,000 and 111. Look at that. Oh, it's oh my goodness gracious. Look at that. Yes. Al Sanchez, do you speak a different language? I'm sure you probably do. The winds of change are blowing hard. They pound against the. Okay, it's time for a poem since you said that's the name of my poem that I wrote, The Winds of Change. So now I'm going to have to say it. The winds of change. Okay. Because I got to say my poem that I wrote. So we're going to have to listen to it. You all listen to this. You all, this is my poem that I wrote. I think it was back in 2018. It was December the 6th of 2018. So now we get to hear this poem called The Winds of Change. So that's what I'm going to read to you now. Since you had to use that phrase, that's the title of my poem that I wrote. The Winds of Change Okay, the winds of change are surrounding me. Deep within, they're moving me, caught up in their constant swirl. Around, around the world, the winds of change are here right now. Can you hear their constant howl? Brace yourself for what is to come. The winds of change won't stop until they're done. Okay, that was a poem. That was one of the poems of the winds of change, is what it was. And there's another one, too, that I wrote about the winds of change. Yeah. So now, just look at this. So let me read this other one about the winds of change. This was on February the 7th of 2016. I wrote it at 9:26 a.m. Since we're watching this map right here, we're going to listen to the winds of change. Let me make it more appropriate, and let's put it on the whole area right here, you all, so we can see it. The winds of change. Okay, we're going to see it. Look at that. Do you see that? This lightning strike literally went all the way over here, all the way over to Australia. All the way to Australia. Now it's down here in Argentina. So let's look at this. The winds of change. The winds of change, how they blow through our lives. They blow to the left and they blow to the right. Winds of change, all of a sudden, you never know until they start blowing. That's okay. Let the winds blow. Let them take me where I need to go. Things are changing. They surely are. Things are changing inside my heart. Time stands still, but not for long, because winds of change start singing their song. Winds of change, you are my friend. I know from whom you were sent. You all, I know I have different poems. It's not the one that I'm looking for. It really isn't these winds of change. You all sitting here looking at the lightning maps. You might be saying, Gina, honey, what does that have to do with the lightning? Well, somebody said winds of change. That's what it's got to do with the lightning. It really does, you all. Come on now. We have got this going. Yes, you got 3:30 a.m. in Connecticut. Yeah. The heavens are shaking. The earth is quaking, and the seas are roaring, and the volcanoes are flowing. As it was then, he said it would there be again to the end. Oh, that's pretty neat, too. Yeah, I like poetry. I've always loved poetry since I was little. Okay, it would flow naturally in my mind if I got myself in that place. Just literally flow within 5 minutes, within shorter than that. So yeah, poetry is beautiful at times. It really is. You all, let me put this back to the screen. Let's look at that. And I want to look at the different map too because, well, it is nice to see how these lightning strikes go up to here and how they come down to there. Yeah. Just like that. Let me get the other one on. This one right here. If you're over here, you're in Connecticut. So yeah, you got this coming to you too. You really do. In Connecticut. Yeah. Miss Kimmy. Yeah, the same way with me. I think we got so much stuff going on in life that I guess that part of us is a tad bit suppressed at the moment. Look at this lightning. 31,580 in that square, 20,280 in that square, and 13,573 in that square, and I can't see the number in this square because it's covered up by the lightning. Yeah, it's 12 something. Yeah, no one else can sleep, you all. You're in Idaho. The weathers have been crazy today. Cloudy right now where you're at in Connecticut. Wow. Russia is still, I don't know what's happening in Russia. Okay, you are now I gotta read another poem. It's about lightning strikes. This is October the 16th of 2018 at 6:12 p.m. Lightning strikes inside my soul. Deep within the strong winds blow. Back and forth tossed am I upon the waves of life. My ship is anchored, it cannot move. It's anchored deep in the ocean blue. Mighty torrents, giant waves, at the helm, the Ancient of Days. Rescued? Yes, no fear inside. Within my soul, peace resides. Come what may, let the strong winds blow, safe I am. I did not realize I had so many, not so many poems about this. Oh, let me put this back over here to you all because I can't see your comments. I can't. Yeah. Oh, honey, you read it, Miss Gina. You're so nice. Cheryl, I'm going to read another one because I got another storm poem. So I put them in my notes in my phone. This one's called Life Storm on November the 15th of 2017 at 7:56 a.m. Yeah, what else you going to do if you're sitting here wide awake? You can hear some poetry and look at some lightning strikes and thunder. You really can. It's a strange combination, but hey, that's all right. It really is all right. I put this back to the screen to see the lightning. This one's called Life Storm. The troubled waters within my soul tosses me both to and fro. The strong winds that I do feel, and does the silence and peace be stills. The lightning that's all about puts fear in me and brings forth doubt. The noise of thunder from far away brings forth the darkness, takes away the day. The waves that beat against my shell are telling me not all is well. Cold and wet, drenched in rain, yes, the storms, they come with pain. Deep down inside my soul, they break my shell, their torrents flow. They wash away all that was there, till nothing's left but endless care. Broken to pieces and destroyed within, this is what happens where life begins. The old is gone, it gets washed away, and all that remains is God's saving grace. Now I'm able to live the life that He wants because of Him, God's only Son. Let me put this back to me. Y'all still there? I'm still here. I am still here, you all. Boom. Yes, you all. I want to see what other, I've got so many. Okay, yeah, this is my other poem. Now, this is December the 29th of 2014 at 4:55 a.m. I'm going to read this one too. This was the poem I was looking for. The Winds of Change. Let me put it back to the screen. The winds of change are blowing hard. They pound against the door of my heart. They pound so hard I'm scared to move. They pound so loud they make me blue. I know that change is a part of life. I know that change can bring forth strife. It's changing how I feel inside. Sometimes I feel like I'm going to die. The pain is often hard to bear. I find myself just sitting there. I wonder what will happen next. What will remain after the winds have left? The winds of change I do not like. I know they are a part of life. But it doesn't matter. They'll still blow. They'll reach as far as they're meant to go. It's hard to stand, for they knock you down. With such great force, your life's turned around. You're not the same when they're done with you. You don't regain the life that you once knew, for that light is over and a new one begins. The life you had comes to an end. Please give me the strength to withstand the winds of change as they blow throughout my life. Please help me to understand that everyone goes through change. I'm not the only one. Please help me to grow stronger in you with each passing day, and remind me how important it is to pray. For I know that you are always with me, Jesus, and that you will never leave me. Thank you for always being there for me. I love you, Jesus. So I am a very spiritual person too, and yes, I do believe in Jesus, and I do believe in God. Just because I don't talk about it all the time, that's another compartmentalized part of my life at times, you all. It is, and I've been helped through so many times in my life. I've been carried at times in my life when I couldn't carry myself. I couldn't walk, couldn't do anything spiritually. So yeah, we got this going on. We got these lightnings. Yes, we do. Yeah, another winds of change is good for us. It is. Um, you're going to report something to Trudeau? Yes, we can be there for each other, you all. We can. We will. We will be there for each other. Um, that's all right. Now, I got another poem. Now, this is the Sands of Life. I actually had somebody on this YouTube channel. I had this guy on my Facebook who took my poem, Sands of Life, and put it into a song. His name was Kevin, but I'm going to let you read. Let me listen to this, The Sands of Life. The Sands of Life, it was July the 11th, 2017 at 2:27 p.m. The shifting sands along life's way make it very hard to navigate. From east to west, north and south, the sands will shift, so you better watch out. Let me get the Z-Land on here better, you all. Gotta get this over here, you all, because you need to see the rest of the map. I'm supposed to be reading about these shifting sands is what I'm supposed to be reading about. Be very careful each step that you take, for you could easily lose your way. Without rhyme, without reason, the sands of life shift like seasons. Believe it or not, take a look around. There are many who cannot be found. You think you're different, that it won't happen to you. You won't shift as the sand when the winds blow through. I hope you are right, that you are not wrong, for it's a long way to get back home. The sands of life, you all. We got some lightning. We got some sands of life, and we got some certain areas that are getting pounded, and you probably got a deluge occurring here in Australia. You probably do, a deluge that's happening to you. Oh, you are so welcome. Yeah, this is like pretty wild right here. And I can't hear the rain that much. It comes in spurts, you all. It really does. Oh, you're so very welcome. There's nothing like poetry, dear late at night. There isn't. Nothing like it at all, you all. Oh, 8,304 in this one little square right here. Boom. So I think this says Louisville, Kentucky. I'm trying to zoom in on this, you all, if I can. Yeah, that's Louisville, Kentucky. Bloomington, Indiana. Look at these lightning strikes up here. The red. See, this is sporadic lightning strikes that have been picked up in the red. It's like been a constant, you all. It has. Your chat went to the bottom. Oh, thank you, Emma Jays. It's I like coming on here on this YouTube. I really do. Despite the trolls every now and then, we don't really get too many on this channel. We really don't. And sometimes we do, and sometimes I gotta speak up because I can't keep quiet when my spirit says speak up, okay? Because listen, I'm not a wimp. I'm not. I'm not a frail lady. I'm not frail at all. I'm very strong on the inside, and some people take my kindness as weakness. They really do. But that's okay. They'll find out. You are going to roar like a lion. I really am. And we can do it. I think a lot of you know where I'm coming from. They take your kindness as weakness, and they think they can walk all over you, and that you won't do anything about it. They're so wrong. They really are. That's okay. That is quite all right, you all. We can do this even at 3:41 a.m. Oh my gosh, it's about time for me to get up. It really is. That's right. Yes. Al Sanchez, honey. I know it's going to be late for you. You got to get some rest. Yeah. Oh my. Oh, you all. I got to read this. So this was something I wrote too on November the 11th of 2021. That was last year at 8:49 a.m. I think I shared this to the YouTube. Will society as we know it cease to exist in the coming years? This question comes to my mind, and I'm sure to a lot of other people's mind. We are living in a time that has literally uprooted certain areas of our life that we thought were deeply rooted. We are now finding out that those areas of our life can no longer be taken for granted. What will it take for us as a society to come together and realize the severe consequences that follow what is taking place? Throughout the years, we have heard whispers of what might possibly happen, but I don't think any of us thought it would play out like this. Our world has changed, and so have a lot of humanity along with it. It seems like some of humanity has lost itself along the way. It seems like we have forgotten what humanity is all about. We are seeing a powerful force coming against humanity itself, as if to change humanity at the very core. Will this powerful force be successful and reach its goal? I hope not. We must hold on to what is left of us, and we must never forget what is at the core of our being. We have an all-powerful spirit of life, which lives and breathes inside of us. I am certain that there are those who will read these words, and in this case, hear these words, and it will resonate deep within their being. We cannot give up, and we must hold on with all our might so that humanity can survive the coming storms. May peace rest upon all of us, and may we be given grace to go with it. Okay, I wrote that back in November, and I'm very certain I shared that on my YouTube channel. I am, unless they took it off. The storms are back, I can hear that rain pounding. I really can. Yes, I can. Let me put this back to this screen because it's still coming. It is still coming, you all. We got it going. Yes, we do. Yes, you're so welcome, Al Sanchez. Yeah. there's a lot of people who do not. I think, let me just say this, there's a lot of people who are more spiritual, okay? Not religious, they're very spiritual. And there's nothing wrong with being spiritual at all. I am a spiritual person. That's what I will tell you. I'm not going to say I'm a very religious person. No, and I don't have nothing against it. Okay, I don't. But I will tell you first and foremost, I am spiritual. There is a light inside of me. I'm a spirit in this body, a living light. And I know where that source of this light comes from. That's what I can say. Yes, your love. Yeah, that's okay, you all. This world is not our home. It really isn't. We're just, we're here for a little while. It's only temporary here on this earth. Just temporary. I'm going to look at this map too. See, this is what really gets me. See, now this lightning literally did. It went over there to the Hawaiian Islands is where it went. Right over to the Hawaiian Islands. I don't know what the earthquakes are doing right now. I don't think I have any earthquakes, any earthquake stuff marked on here. I don't. Let me look. No, I don't. But I want to look at it. I'm going to see if there's like a real-time earthquake, you all. Let me look at this really fast. Move this out of my way so I can type real-time earthquakes. See if we can get a map going. Let's go to Berkeley. It's a lovely Berkeley. Oh, let's get this. Oh, okay, yeah, they had a pretty map right here. They did. Let me see if I can make it bigger. Thought they had a bigger map. Hawaii. Mauna Kea. Right down here. So I think that's where, isn't that where Kilauea is at in the Big Island? I think that's where that lightning strike went over there. I really do. I would like to make this smaller so we could see it. Right there. Yeah, Pahala, Hawaii at 2.7 in that area. Because that lightning strike went over there, you all. Look at this. You know, really, if these receivers are picking up these lightning strikes, emitters or whatever you want to call them, I don't know the technical names of them, but they are reaching that far. They're reaching that, they're that powerful. They're reaching that far across the miles is what they're doing. Hello, Sarah. You had some helicopters where you're at? Ken, I'm in Salem, Indiana. That's where I'm at. Salem, Indiana. How many places, how many cities are there with the word Salem in them? Yeah, someone told me that once, to look up how many cities with the word Salem in them. How many cities with the word Salem? Let's look at this. Gina, honey, you spelt it wrong because my finger hit the wrong key. We can do it, you all. We're going to look at this. Cities named Salem. No, I'm not going in there. Let me see where they're located. I'm number 9. Where I'm at, Salem, Indiana, right there, number 9. Let's make this big, you all. Since we're supposed to be looking at this, that's me. I'm number 9. Salem. Let's see what this one is right here. Well, I can't really see it. Where is that? Salem something. I don't know all my cities either. So look at that. These are all the places within the U.S. with Salem in it. You got Salem, Oregon. They got 20 of them. I didn't know there was a place down here. Why they had to name these places like that too? You got some places over here too. Did you? I never knew that. Did you all know that? If you're over here, wherever that's at, and here, Salem over there. You got a Salem down here in India. You got one over here by Malaysia. 24. Well, they only got 24 places with the name Salem in them. Get that off of there, you all. 24 places. Get off of that map, you all. This has got me going. Let's view 20. No, I just wanted to see the rows, you all. I really did. Let's see this. Continue reading. With, now look at this, got more than that. I know that's more than 24. They got Salem, Wisconsin, West Virginia, Utah, Texas, Tennessee, South Dakota, South Carolina, Oregon, Ohio. They don't even have my town in there. They don't have Salem, Indiana in here. Oh, yeah, they do. It's down here. So, yeah, there's all of these. So I don't think they're being very accurate when they say how many places have the word Salem in them. Where do they come from? It's really interesting. Most common names. The blue highways. You all, let's get back to these lightning strikes. We're not supposed to be talking about Salem. Okay, we're not. Somebody got me distracted. That's okay, you all. I got a little bit distracted. Yeah. Oh, you're educational, Janie. Well, I don't want to just talk. I really don't want to just talk. Because anybody can get on here and just talk. Anybody can get on here and just talk and do things. Whoa, look at that big light. Not light. Well, I guess it does have light that is in it. Looping up like that. I guess it does. It's kind of, they kind of like make a triangle shape also, you all, they do. Ooh. I could probably had made this whole page bigger, but I didn't. I'm even standing up this whole time, you all. Just woke up and I'm standing straight up. Looking, because I don't got my stool right here where I'm at. Well, I do. It's right beside me, but I don't want to sit down. I don't. Okay, Alex, honey, you don't belong here. Okay, you all. So, yeah. So, no, don't come on here. Yeah. Well, it's probably not nice to say that. He might not have meant it like that. I'll unhide him and give him another chance. Yeah. So, we'll see. Yeah. See if he changes his tune. That's all right, you all. I get a little excited here. I really do get a little bit excited at times. Oh, my goodness gracious. I know it's kind of dark because I got one light on that side of the room. It's over here. The lighting up here in this loft area was not set up for a studio. It was like a bedroom. Is what it was. Yeah. Yeah. Live lightning crashes, you all. They got some live lightning. They really do. Live lightning. Just like this. Oh, rain just woke up your daughter in Muncie, Indiana. Gary. Yeah. Yes, it's a lightning. Lightning crashes by live. You know, I can bring up another map too if got it over here. Well, no, I didn't. What's the National Weather Service showing? Not too much. Just like this area, that's all it's showing. They don't really have good information over there. They don't. Oh, you're so very welcome. You got your coffee, little Gee. Have you all noticed, or maybe not a lot of you, but if you used to like to drink coffee and then you just lost your taste for coffee and then you started drinking tea or something else. I think that would be, I think I got burnt out at times from coffee. I never did drink a lot of coffee. I might have drank maybe a half a cup a day, at the most one, when I did. That is so wow, you all. Look at this. Look at that purple. It's intense. Yeah. Crystal Rose. Well, that's wonderful. You know, I actually had, I've had several people lately saying, you know, can you just say the word y'all instead of saying you all? Well, because I like to say y'all, you all. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, this is really picking up. It's 31,585 in this square, 13,868, and 9,333 in this area right there. Now it's 9,334 in that area. It's got a punch. It's got a punch to it, you all. It's right over, it's past Bloomington. It could be going to Muncie. Probably is, you all. Come on now. Coffee with whiskey. Well, if that's what you like to drink, if it wakes you up. Yeah. I know it is hard finding a good radar. You know, I remember, it was years ago, I used to look at Weather Underground because they had a lot of weather stuff, and you know, that was banned. And then now it's out there in the open. That was like years ago, you all. Weather Underground. Yeah, well, there is a lot of terrible rain. Okay, just because I don't say it, okay, doesn't mean that I'm not aware of it, and other people. We know what this brings with it. Okay, torrential rain pour. This rain, if it's going to be soaking rain, you know what it's going to do? It's going to wash away the topsoil. Okay, and I did cover that. I covered that in a building. I covered that in a video last week about the drought conditions, and the NIH also said that that would get rid of some crop yields, a lot of it, you all. That's all it would take. And this is not a good time of year because, you know, the farmers are getting ready to prepare their soil and stuff. And with this rain, and it's going to be drenching, they're not going to be able to get their spring crops going. They won't at all. Kelly, honey, yeah. So, yeah, no, you're not weak. None of us are weak. Just because we're kind. You know why? Because some people don't know what it is to be kind because they've never felt like that in their life. So they can't really, I guess, relay to how others feel because they're rough and tough. Oh, okay. Maybe they've had a hard life, too. They might have. And that's how they've been taught. Be rough and tough and walk all over people to get what you want. Which is really sad. It is. It's all right, you all. We got this lightning. Documenting it. And I don't know how long I've been on here. Excuse me. Yeah. That's right. We are kind and strong, Janie. Yes, we are. Hot chocolate and marshmallows. That tasted really good when I was a child. My mother would fix it when it was so cold out and snow. And even as an adult, sometimes I'll have some if it's really cold. I can't believe I got up this early, but that's okay. It's all right, you all. We got to hear some poetry. We did. Along with these lightning strikes. You know, the Mount Etna's over here. Right over here somewhere. There's Italy. Yes, we are love. Yeah, that energy is high and it sets off your mood swings. It does. If anybody says it does not affect their mood, I don't think they're being completely honest with themselves, because it affects my mood. It'll trigger things within you. Um, Even though you like to be in control, sometimes I like to be in control of my emotions. The majority of the times I am, but then something comes and breaks that peace. That's more or less what it is. It's We like to be peaceful on the inside, and then boom comes this energy and tries to make that peace unsettled within. But that's okay, you all. If you got it at the core, you're going to make it. You are. Look how tall up that is. These literally are looping off the map, is what they're doing. Totally looping off the map here, you all. Yes. Um. Oh, Emma Jays, that's wonderful. Oh, that's wonderful, Mandy. You can't have coffee, but she bring you hot chocolate and marshmallow. That's great. It is. Oh, you're getting ready for bed, and it's hard to sleep these days. Pam, I bet it is. It is. It, it's almost like if you want to get some rest, you got to tune out the world, the negativeness that's going on in the world. Because at this point, it's like mere survival, a survival of the fittest, not just physically, I think spiritually, really. You got to be strong on the inside. Is that, where is that? There's nothing there. There's nothing there. Isn't it strange that they can pick this up in the ocean? What's there in the water that's receiving these lightning strikes? What's there in the water? Is it a buoy? Buoys that are floating around in water? Because I know they got a buoy map of all the buoys around the world for warning of tsunamis. Oh my goodness gracious, you all. Robert and Rebecca. Hmm. I'll have to come back and read what you were talking about. Underground UFO stations. Well, I'm sure they got them. They got a lot of things underground too that we don't know about, and some that we've been lied about. It's okay, you all. It is all right. See, look at that. It came all the way from here and made itself all the way over there to Australia. How can that be possible? Had a direct line of current. Right there to Madagascar area. Boom, up here into China. Yes, they got it going. They do. It looks like a old game where you just like shoot stuff. Look at this. Yeah. You all. I'm probably going to have to be going. Now I'm getting tired. I'm getting tired now. I've done wore myself out on here. So I am going to go. But I want to thank you all for coming on here. And this wee hours of the morning, especially if you're sleeping and you got on here. And thank you, Al, for being on here. But yeah, we got the wild weather going around. It's all around the world, all this wild weather. And it's not going to stop. It's not. So we can see it right there. It's, oopsie. It's wild. Look at that. All the way looped up all the way over here by Australia. No, it ain't even at Australia. It's in the Pacific. Isn't that strange? Yeah. I am going to go. I'm going to quit saying I'm going to go, and I'm going to go. So let me put this back to me. So with that being said, hello wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello from my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful rest of your morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time it is where you're at. You all, thank you for coming on here at these wee hours for me. Yeah, have a wonderful rest of your evening. Let me find this button to push.